Valerie Byerly, Cole Region Paranormal Team, Field Investigator.
Dave Byerly, Technical Support.
Hi, I'm Donna from Cole Region Paranormal Team, and I'm Core Field Investigator.
Gary, Cole Region Paranormal Team. I'm co-founder and photographer.
Angel, Cole Region Paranormal Team, Field Investigator.
I'm Nikki, I'm with Cole Region Paranormal Team, and I'm a Field Investigator.
I'm Stephen Klinger, I'm with the Cole Region Paranormal Team, historian of the group.
I am Karen Borasevich, and I'm the co-founder of the Cole Region Paranormal Team.
Hi, I'm Rich from the Cole Region Paranormal Team, and I'm lead investigator.
I am here with Mike, who used to live in the Studio 207 building, correct? And I hear you have some interesting things to tell us about.
Yes, when I'd be out either hunting or away from the house, my fiance would either hear little children downstairs or someone calling her name. This happened multiple times. She really didn't like the place a whole lot. The hair would stand up on your neck, on your arms, catch movement out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
But this was nonstop through our stay.
There was a lot of claims in this room, the massage table. We did get an apparition picture on that table. There's also the closet in this room. There's an entity that seems to like that closet.
As I was coming up here, as I started to come up, I started to feel like getting overwhelmed. Right. And I said, where am I going to put this? And I started to feel everything raised up on me. I was like, eerie, man.
I was in the massage room. I was standing in the closet, and is it Seth? Yes. This massager, like, it was just him and me in there at the time, and he looked at me, he goes, "Are you okay? Are you feeling anything?" And at that point, I had just gotten a sharp pain in my head. And I said, "Well, I just got like a headache." And he was like, one of them just walked through you.
Most of our experiences started when we started renovating the building. At the time, he had worked with a woman who had a lot of belief in paranormal things, and she said to him, "You need to go and tell them at the building, like, that to stop moving your stuff around." And we were like, "Oh yeah, whatever." Since her and I spend the most time here, we get all the, you know, the little things. It was little things in the beginning. It would be shadows and
the door opening every Friday at the same time.
The door opening and closing used to be a big one. We used to call it, we would say that Lola's going in and out for the night.
He contacted me and gave me a message that said, Theodore said leave the door open. And I had no idea what that meant, and so when I questioned further, he asked if he could come here, and it was that door back there, that what used to be our office.
Yeah, it used to be our office.
He apparently wanted us to not close it ever. Both times I was touched, there were kids here. The one time I was cutting a woman's hair and her daughter was here, and I felt the little girl leaning on my hip. She was about 3, and I looked down to talk to her, and she wasn't the one leaning on my hip, she was sitting on the bench. But I could feel somebody like pressure on my hip.
Theodore's
the other
cranky one.
I just got the chills.
Yeah.
I don't normally get the chills either.
All right, Christy, I know there's a lot of stories here in the studio, but you gotta tell me, what was either the scariest or the coolest experience you ever had here?
I think the coolest has to be when we found out that possibly the name of the little boy was Philip, and the fact that he sort of attached himself to me, and he feels safe with me. That when I come into work by myself and stuff, and sometimes I'll run downstairs first to either switch the laundry around, and when I come upstairs, and I think he's probably with me. So I think that's the coolest.
What's the biggest paranormal experience you had in here?
At the time, I thought the little girl was leaning on me, and it wasn't. The touch was there for a while, and it just I kept looking down, like, really, nothing's there. That was definitely one of the biggest. And the little girl that happened to be in the salon was little, 3, walking around. So I assumed it was her. I looked down to talk to her, and the realization that she wasn't there was like mind-blowing.
Okay, so out of all the things that have happened here, in your opinion, what's the worst?
The worst is what the owner's husband described. Last December, he was down in the basement cutting some wood for remodeling, and he was shoved from behind. He wasn't sure whether it was somebody being angry or just something mischievous.
So they pushed him towards it?
Yes.
And the saw was running?
The saw was running.
Wow.
One of the claims is that there's an angry spirit or entity that likes to be left alone in this closet, in this particular room on the 3rd floor. Whenever anybody's tried to come into the closet, they get an overwhelming feeling that he just doesn't want anybody there. That was kind of backed up with a sensitive that had been in the building after we investigated.
The claims were he was working on his saw, I believe, and he got pushed, right?
He was actually pushed, yes. Supposedly, one of the entities down here really likes Christy, the shop owner, and the activity seems to be surrounded more around her.
Hey, we're kind of doing a free-for-all here. I'm getting out from behind the camera for a little bit. Gonna do a little bit of investigating myself, and hopefully we can pick something up. Is there anyone here with us tonight?
Person that said yeah before when we first came in, are you still here?
Who are you? You have a little green light sitting over here on the stool. Can you make some other lights light up next to it? All you have to do is move over by it.
Come on over and sit by me.
Do you like walking back and forth across this floor?
Art.
Again.
Hey, Art, how you doing? All right, Bill, Rich, Lee, Anthony, and Mike. Shamokon, 3rd floor.
Okay, is there anybody up in here that would like to try to communicate with us? Can you tell us your name? Let's start by telling us your name.
Art. Short for Arthur.
I got a chill up my back of my leg, up my
My
back.
whole arm is, if you could see, my hair is standing straight up. That's not common for me.
Art, if that's you, if you could tell us something else to let us know you're in here with us, we greatly appreciate it. Was that you that touched the back of my leg, Art? Or Anthony's arm?
Art, are you from Shamokon?
Did anything happen to you here?
We don't want to hurt you, we just want to try to ask you a few questions and see why you're here.
I mean, no disrespect whatsoever.
Art, is this your building?
Somebody just whispered?
Yeah, it's just okay. You hear that in the background?
Yeah. Can you do something to let us know that you're here? Speak into the light.
Guys, I got moving again in this room. There's something in this room.
Alright,
let's make our way toward that. Anthony, can you flash that flashlight behind me? I'll just look on the floor so I can not crack my head open.
Alright. Oh. K2 is going. K2
You
is
kidding
going
me?
crazy. Are you here?
Here, get the
Crazy.
K2.
You see the thing on the floor? You're making it light up. Keep it going. Make it light up some more. Come on. You didn't want us to leave, huh? There we go. Wow, there it goes. Whoa. Keep that going.
Turn the light off.
Is your name Bob? Light it up if it's Bob. Whoa.
Angry man. Oh my God.
Boy, you are angry, huh?
Hey,
Hey, we're not trying to make you mad.
it's getting it.
Okay, is your name Bob? Light it up.
Angry man.
There's art in this up here also.
Oh my God. Do you see that?
Those are high.
I can't.
Oh my God.
It's real angry.
You are pissed. Oh
Angry
my
man,
God.
Did we invade your territory, man?
We didn't mean to. We're not here to piss you off.
Is,
Get mad we were leaving.
is this your closet? Make it light up if it is. Is this your space?
I went dead red. That was intense.
So,
it was
very
I
intense.
really was angry.
It's been a long time since I've seen a K2 go off like that. A long time. So that, you know, and you were validating. You had
Yeah,
the
that's-
you had
Right,
the
right.
EMF detector right next to it, and you were getting hits. How high were the hits you were getting, Rich?
0.6 was the highest I read.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. And they were consistent with.
With when that was
With the
blinking
lights
and when,
going off and
when
on.
the light stopped, it went down to 0.0, 0.1.
All right, Mark, now you weren't here a second ago, but basically what happened is on this closet here, what they consider or call the angry man's closet,
Yeah.
we were getting massive K2 hits.
Mark,
Yes, guys.
every room that we went in, you mentioned his name as being Art.
Art?
Art.
Are you?
Art.
See? Told you.
Told you, dude.
Can I come a little bit closer?
Didn't say yes.
I saw a light.
Is it getting you upset, Art?
Don't mean disrespect. Just want to get this on film.
Art.
Are you serious? Every time I got close, it stops.
Right. Art, if you're upset by what Mark's doing, feel free to smack him in the head.
Correct?
Correct. Light.
Light.
Ooh.
He doesn't
The red
like
light just got me chills.
Oh
Maybe
my
doesn't
God.
like
The
the
IR lights making you nervous?
Oh my God. This is insane.
They won't hurt you.
When I did that photo, I was actually in this room, and I was back in this corner, and that shadow's going out that door.
Okay, this is Dave. We just had a battery drain, and then the new equipment went off. So hey, what's this new piece here?
It's called an REM pod. It actually sends out an EM field, electromagnetic field, and if anything comes between it and the antenna, the lights will go off. We're here tonight at Studio 207. We're trying to make contact with who's ever in this building. If there's anybody here that would like to communicate. So, if there's anybody here with us, can you please give us a sign? Come on, just come down here and say hello to us.
We'd really like to know your name. Can you tell us your name?
Wave your energy or your hand or in front of the K2, which is this yellow dot right here. Let us know you're here.
One of the owners of the building, Mike, said that he was pushed when he was over by that saw. Is the person here who pushed him? Can you make some kind of a noise for us if you don't want to talk through the radio?
I'm sure we'll hear that if that goes off.
It's still hitting over.
Can you touch me?
Well,
The REM went out over there.
yeah, and guess what? We just went down to 5 minutes on this battery.
Did we really?
Can you make a couple more? Can you make a couple more of those go off? How about making the two of them go off?
You're doing a really good job.
Nice job. That's great. Can you get closer to it? It's definitely working. That was doing it up there.
They like that.
Yeah, line it up like this. Look at it. Can you do that?
We sit right in the middle of the floor here.
If you're down here with us, can you please light that light again in the middle of the floor? If I put my hand out, can you touch my hand?
Okay, as you can see, it sat in there the entire time last time, and it was going off like crazy, and now it's not going off at all. So.
Come on, I want to see the machine work. This is new for me. Can you please show me how it works?
You know you want to do it. Come on, it's fun. We all want to see how strong you are. Show us how smart you are. You can do it. Please? Is it past your bedtime too? Do you wish we'd leave and just let you go to sleep?
Yeah.
Is that the truth? You'd rather be left alone? Okay. Well, I appreciate you saying that. You know, would you typically be in bed at this time? I'm going to count to 3 again. If that was your answer, can you give me another little blink of that light when I get to 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Slow. That's really good. Now, can you make that light stay lit? Very good. Try it again.
Cool.
See, you're making Katie very happy, and you're making Karen very happy, and Angel. We'd be even happier if you could make more than the green light light up. The green light was good, but try hard and let's see if you can't get more than the green light. Try it again. You are doing so well. You know, we've got lots of equipment here, lots of batteries to drain. Very good. Would you like us to tell Christy that you said hello? That is so awesome.
You are really
Thank
strong.
you.
Oh my god.
Can you make another light light up now? You're doing so good, I'll bet you can.
Is green your favorite color?
You know, right by that light that you're lighting up is that other smaller little green light. You would really impress us if you could light both of those at the same time. Is that something?
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
It really happened.
That is so
Slide over one.
cool.
Should I zoom or can I do?
You would really impress us if you could light both of those at the same time. Is that something?
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you.
It really happened.
That is so
Slide over one. Should I zoom or
That really happened.
That was awesome.
I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it did happen.
You made us so happy. Not only did you light both lights up, but you made my little meter go up a couple of lights. You know, Christy was wondering if you would show yourself for us. And I'm coming to the shop tomorrow, and I'm going to tell her that you did, and she'll be so happy to hear that. Do you want me to tell her? You do? Okay, if you light both of those lights up at the same time again, I'll know that I should talk to Christy tomorrow.
See how I can do that? I want to see you do that.
That was a challenge. Can you do that?
Look at all the colors.
Show off.
We're in the basement and we're using the new piece of equipment that I'm going to call the Simon piece of equipment because it looks like the game Simon. And Karen asked a question and she said, you know, we need to verify that it's you, so if you can do that, because that was going off like crazy. I want you to light that and the K2 that's next to it, and both of them went off.
When I walked over and I said, well, look at what I could do, and I was over there like playing with my hand on it and it was lighting them all up. I said, haha, look what I could do, and I stepped back and it just stopped. And it didn't go back off again.
Dave chased it away.
Yeah, he's like showing off, I can do it better than you can, and all of a sudden, boom, we're done, no more activity.
Rich and Lee saw a shadow. What happened? Where did they see it?
Yeah, upstairs, like in the,
On the third floor?
top of the steps.
something just a little bit more.
You guys see that?
I found it. Help me. Flash.
I just heard a kid.
Hey, welcome back to Ghost Detectives. And as I promised you, spook lovers, another fun-filled episode, wasn't it? From the secret shadows that crawled through these halls, all the way down to the hits on our EVPs and on our Ovilus, this was one place not to be messed with. Studio 207 has definitely got some paranormal activity. And hey, how about that new instrument we got called the REM pod? Is that something else? Well, here's what Detective Vincent has to say. We had enough paranormal activity to fill 2 episodes, but let's just put it into this one and declare this place to have plenty of paranormal activity. And close it out at that. And I'll see you next week on Ghost Detectives.